Thank you very much indeed. Hello, I'm Alexander Armstrong, and a very warm welcome to Pointless, the show that rewards obscure answers rather than the obvious ones. Let's meet today's players. And couple number one.
Hi, I'm Gillian. This is my husband, Chiwai, and we're from Glasgow.
Couple number two.
Hi, I'm Sue. This is my son, Edward. We're from Warwickshire originally, now living in Sheffield.
Couple number three.
Hi, I'm Bella, and this is my friend Gina, and we came from Northwest London.
And finally, couple number four.
Hi, I'm Ross. I'm from Crawley. This is my sister, Leslie, from Hastings.
And these are today's contestants. Thank you very, very much indeed, everybody. It's lovely to have you all here. Welcome to Pointless. That just leaves one more person for me to introduce. A comedian who loves watching Miss Marple, so much so that he's dressed up as her for Halloween. But today he's less sleuth and more fine tooth with his forensic facts. And his fine teeth. For the last time, it is my Pointless friend, it is Tom Allen.
Oh. Sandra, I've had such a lovely time.
So have we.
It's been really nice.
It's been really genuinely lovely having you on the show. Please come again, any time.
I'm afraid I can't be with you anymore. I'm off to get a hair transplant.
You'll be unrecognisable.
That's what I'm hoping.
Ah, what will the style be? Very short, freeze win.
That's right. Mullet.
Nice.
Shaved head
Mullet.
and then a mullet at the back. It's always been my dream.
that
So
would be
fingers
amazing.
crossed they can make it happen. So I'll let you know.
Thank you very much indeed, Tom. Now, Simon and Louise got through to the final last time, and it was very exciting, but they did not win the jackpot. So we are adding another £1,000 to that. So today's jackpot starts off at £4,250. Yep. If everyone's ready, let's play Pointless. The only thing you need to remember is that it is the pair with the high score at the end of each round that gets eliminated. So keep your scores low. That's it. That's my advice. Best of luck to everybody. Our first category today is World Geography. Can you all decide in your pairs who wants to go first, who wants to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, let's find out what the question is. Here it comes. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many single-word capital cities as they could, Tom.
Yes. Oh, I'm just so excited for today.
Yes.
It's a big total there in the jackpot. I don't want it to roll over for when I'm not here.
No.
OK, everyone. Anyway, we are looking for any national capital city whose English name contains only one word. By national capital, we mean the capital city of any country that is a member of the UN in its own right. This is as of October 2024.
OK, thank you very much indeed. Tom, Gillian, welcome back to Pointless.
Thank you.
It is show 2 for you and Chiwai. Tell us more about yourself, Gillian.
OK, well, despite my advancing years, I've just recently, in the last 4 years, become obsessed, majorly obsessed with a Korean band called BTS.
Have you? How did they ensnare you, Gillian?
It was my daughter's fault. No, my daughter introduced us. I humoured her. I was like, that's
Yes,
nice,
yes.
dear. And now I cannot go a day without watching them.
It gets into you under the skin.
I'm much too old. I should know better,
Yet,
but...
And have you been to see them live?
No.
No,
They're in
no.
the military just now, but we have
Well, this
plans.
is true.
Me and
No.
my friend Lisa are going to go.
At
We're
least you've got
determined.
Lisa.
Lisa, yes.
Yes.
I'll always have Lisa.
Is Lisa in her teens? No.
No.
No, she's... No, that's good. So, no, that's right. You can prop each other up,
Yes.
which is good. Gillian, what are you going to go for?
I'm going to go for, I think it's the capital of Cameroon. I'm going to go for Yaoundé.
Yaoundé, says Gillian. Should we see how many of our 100 said Yaoundé? Yaoundé is absolutely right. Oh, and look, it's one of those. Very well done indeed, Gillian. Let's hope that's the first of many of those in this round. That's a pointless answer, and being pointless, it adds £250 to today's jackpot, taking the total up to £4,500 and scoring you nothing and just being brilliant.
Thank you.
What a start, Gillian, what a start. Yes, Yaoundé is the capital of Cameroon. The Goliath frog, which is the largest frog in the world, is found in Cameroon, and it can grow up to the size of a cat, and it excavates its own ponds. Which makes me think, gosh, I should get one of those Goliath frogs in my back garden.
Thank you very much. That's nice. Sue, welcome to Pointless.
Thank
Great
you.
to have you here. Tell us all about yourself, Sue.
I was a teacher for 35 years in the same school. I retired. I helped out in the family business. We moved to Sheffield and now I babysit 2 days a week.
Oh, you gesture as if you're babysitting Edward. I'm suspecting it's not. It's not Edward so much
No,
as,
it's
as
not.
it's Edward's offspring.
It is, yes.
Good. That's lovely. And I imagine they have names and things. What are they called?
His name's William, but Billy.
That's a cracking name.
He's
Hi,
3.
Billy. Billy's 3. Billy, well done. So, Sue, yes. What are you thinking of in terms of our pointless capital
Okay.
cities?
Well, I think Belarus is Minsk.
Minsk, says Sue. Should we see if Minsk is a lovely pointless answer? I think it could be. Minsk. Minsk is right. Oh, not one person. One Belarusian probably got that.
Yes, very good, though. Excellent answer. There are over 100 fountains in Minsk.
Wow.
And citizens have been known to hold events where each of them is turned on at once. That's the fountains, not the citizens.
Oh, I see. Right.
Yeah.
OK, thank
But
you.
that is a separate festival.
There we go.
Which,
Yeah.
very popular.
I think it probably is. Thank you very much indeed. Now then, Gina, welcome back to Pointless. It is your 3rd show. Tell us more about yourself, Gina.
Well, I speak 3 languages,
Tell us what those are.
French, English, and Arabic.
Very good.
Yeah. My mum wanted me to learn French, so she just put me in a French school and hoped for the best.
And it worked.
It worked.
There we are.
Yeah.
And English and Arabic. Of the 3, which is the one that comes to you most readily?
I would say English just because I've been here for so long.
Yeah, do you dream in English?
I don't think there's any speech in my dreams.
Turn the volume up. OK,
try that,
interesting. You dream in pictures.
I do.
OK, right. Well, there we go. Gina, capital cities. I imagine you're going to have some great answers swimming around your head.
Stanley.
Stanley.
I don't know if that's recognized by the UN. I would hope so.
OK, let us see if Stanley is correct. And if it is, how many people said it? I'm so sorry, Gina. I'm sorry, incorrect. That scores you 100 points, sorry.
We'll explain why at the end of the round.
Thank you very much indeed, Tom. Now then, Leslie, welcome to Pointless. Great to have you here. Tell us all about yourself.
Thanks. I'm Leslie. I live in Hastings. I went to the Paris Olympics because I didn't get to go to London 2012, and it was really amazing. I'm so pleased.
Wonderful. What stage were you there?
So I got to see men's volleyball, women's rugby sevens, and women's football, which was
So
fantastic.
exciting.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Oh, what an excellent thing to have done. Leslie, I wonder what you'd like to go for as a one-word capital city.
I'm going to go for Valletta.
Valletta, says Leslie. Shall we see how many of our 100 went for Valletta? Valletta is right. Well, 100 is our high score. Nothing is our low. Oh, 3 for Valletta.
Great answer, great answer. The capital of Malta, of course, Valletta. And apparently, Britney Spears' great-grandfather was born in Malta.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Thank you very much indeed, Tom. That brings us to the halfway mark in this first round. Let's have a quick look at those scores. Nothing was the best score of the pass. Very well done indeed to you, Gillian. 1 is where we find Sue and Edward. 3 is where we find Leslie and Ross. And then up to 100, I'm so sorry, Gina and Bella. I don't know. Something might happen in the next pass. Anything could happen. But Bella, let's have a low score from you. And maybe we'll see you in round 2. I don't know. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? Ross, welcome to Pointless. Great to have you here. Tell us all about yourself.
So I work for my local council and I was bought a record player for my 40th birthday, so I've
Exciting.
just started a nice vinyl collection.
Did you have a sort of vestigial vinyl
I had
collection?
a few, like
Had a
special
few.
editions, but
Yeah.
now I've kind of started buying a few more. Now I've got something to play it on, so
It's so exciting.
yeah, it
Oh,
really is, but expensive, but fun.
Yeah, it's quite expensive. Now, Ross, you're on 3. 96 or less gets you into the next round. One word, capital cities. A pointless answer would be great.
Okay, so I think the capital of Angola is Luanda.
Luanda, says Ross. You get a red line. Comes in up here. Luanda. Is right. You're through. Oh no! I was drawing breath to shout hooray there, and I'm afraid one person got Luanda. It's still a great score. Takes your total up to 4.
Yes, that one person. Yes, but it is the capital of Angola. Angola is home to a type of desert plant called the tree tumbo. and some examples are thought to be over 2,000 years old. And they're important as a source of water to animals such as zebras and black rhinoceroses.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
Do they suck the water direct from the plant, or is it the leaves they eat?
Bizarrely, it grows in the shape of a cup and saucer.
That's brilliant. Thank you very
Which is
much
excellent
indeed.
for
Of course
them.
it does. Thank you. Bella, welcome back to Pointless. It is your last appearance on the show, I'm sorry to say. But I bet there are things you haven't told us.
Yeah, well, this is a travel round. I went island hopping in the summer to Greece.
That's fun.
yeah.
How many islands did you hop?
Like 5.
Tell us which ones.
Mykonos, Santorini, Paros, Ios. Saw the mainland as well. Gave it all a go.
Lovely. And did you film yourself in every one?
I did.
Excellent.
Of course.
Very good. And when you film yourself, do you promote things or do you just talk about experiences and the things you're up to?
I help people promote their businesses. But people were telling me the stories I was posting, I looked like a travel influencer. It was an honour.
Maybe you should be one.
Maybe they could pay me to go on holiday.
Maybe they could. There we go. You're on 100, Bella.
Yeah.
We need a low score. What are you going to go for?
Okay, so I'm going to go with, I don't know how you say it correctly. I think it's Ankara for Turkey.
Ankara. Okay,
Yeah.
Ankara. Says Bella, you don't get a red line, I'm afraid, as you're the high scorers, but let's see how many of our 100 people said Ankara. Ankara is absolutely right. It's a great answer. 2 for Ankara, taking your total up to 102.
Yeah, very good answer. The capital of Turkey, formerly Turkey, but now...
Turkey, eh?
Turkey. It's thought to have been continuously inhabited since the Bronze Age.
Goodness.
Goodness me, Ankara. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Now then, Edward, welcome to Point. It's great to have you here. Tell us all about yourself, Edward.
I manage a design team in Sheffield. We design a lot of things that people seem to want, but perhaps don't always need.
That's good, though. Of the two, I think you've landed the right way up. That's the jam side up.
It's a niche.
Yes. Give us an example of a kind of thing that people want but don't necessarily need.
Well, one of our most famous is
Yes.
probably something you may have seen in London, which is a solar-powered Her Majesty. You see them in all the shops in London.
I actually do need one of those as well as one. I
Well-
need one.
Let's talk after the show.
OK, let's talk.
I'll arrange that for you.
We'll do that. Very good indeed, and what a good example. There you are on 1, by the way, Edward. Doesn't matter what you score, even 100 points still gets you into round 2. But I think we could maybe dig out another pointless answer.
OK, well, the first one that came to mind was Quito for Ecuador.
Shall we do that?
I'll stick with that one.
Let's go for
Yeah.
Quito. No red line, because you're already through. Quito is right. Oh, down to 1. Same score as Sue. That takes your total up to 2.
Yeah, another great answer there. Yes, it's the capital of Ecuador. The city is in the Andes at an altitude of over 2,800 metres. It's home to one of the world's highest aerial lifts.
That's fun.
The cable car takes passengers to an altitude of 4,000... takes them really high. really
Thank
high.
you.
Way up
Way
there.
up there.
Way up there.
Cloud. Thank you very much indeed. There we are. Chi Wai, welcome back to Point. It's great to have you with us a second time. Tell us more about yourself.
Well, as you know, I'm a huge Max Bygraves fan. I'm only kidding.
You see him everywhere.
Oh, he's haunting me in my dreams. No, I like to cook. I like to cook foods from around the world, and one of our favourites is bulgogi chicken from Korea.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Yeah.
Tell me what goes into bulgogi chicken.
Oh, it's a lot of vegetables, soy sauce, chicken, obviously, but you marinate it for 24 hours. So the chicken's really soft and all the flavours in there.
Ah.
Yeah, the kids love it, so it's a staple now of
Oh, I
mealtime.
can imagine. Very, very good indeed. Do you have it with, I suppose, the kimchi and things like other sort of Korean...
The kids, not so
Things-
much.
not so
Jillian
much.
does. Jillian likes it with the
And
kimchi.
maybe wrap it in lettuce leaves. That's what they like to do in
Yeah,
Korea.
sometime. Yeah.
Sometime.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's really good.
Now, we had a pointless answer from Gillian. It doesn't matter what you score, but it does. We need a pointless answer. What are you going to go for?
Don't tempt me.
No, I'm tempting you because you're completely safe.
I'm going to regret this. I will try Marrakesh.
Marrakesh, says Chi Wai. Oh dear, that hasn't worked well for Gillian.
Gillian doesn't like that.
No, good.
Never mind,
No.
Marrakesh. No red line because you're already through, Chihuahua. Let's see what happens when we say Marrakesh. No, I'm so sorry, not Marrakesh. I know, you would think Marrakesh.
Yeah.
It's certainly the most popular of those cities in Morocco, but it's not the capital, I'm afraid.
should have
Scores
stuck
you 100 points. What were you going to go with?
I was going to go with Paris.
Marrakesh is more fun.
Yeah. As is often the case, isn't it? That the most famous city isn't actually the capital.
It's not the
When you
capital.
think of...
Yeah.
I think that's true in Canada and Australia. That
It's
people,
certainly a
you know.
case there. Yeah.
But Rabat is the capital, and that was actually a pointless answer. So praise to you for going in the right direction, but taking a wrong turn on the way.
There we go.
Gina, the reason that Stanley isn't included, it is the capital of the Falklands, but by our definition, according to the UN, it's not a separate country. There were lots of pointless answers you could have gone for here. Algiers, the capital of Algeria. Asuncion, Paraguay. Caracas, my favourite. I would have gone for Caracas in Venezuela. Havana for Cuba. Juba for South Sudan. Montevideo for Uruguay. Nassau in the Bahamas. Ouagadougou in Burkina Faso. And Zagreb in Croatia. Well done at home if you got one of those.
There we are. Thank you very much indeed, Tom. That brings us to the end of our first round. It means Bella and Gina, we have to say goodbye to you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We had head-to-head from you last time. I was hoping we might take it one step further, but no, it's not to be. Thank you so much for playing. It's been lovely fun having you here, Bella and Gina. But for the remaining three pairs, it's now time for round two. Very well done indeed, everybody. You stunned in that geography round. No one more than Gillian, our lowest individual scorer, and Edward and Sue, our lowest combined scorers. So fantastic work there. But you're all very impressive. Best of luck to everybody. Our category for round two today is famous snakes. Can you all decide in your pairs? Who's going to go first? Who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, and the question concerns people born in the year of the snake. There we are.
Oh, that's what it is, yes. Well, 2025 is the Chinese year of the snake, but we're going to give you clues to 6 people on each pass who were all born in the Chinese year of the snake. That occurs every 12 years, so that includes 2013, 2001, 1989, and 1977. It's written here, but I thought I'd pretend that I was working it out, so I went to give it a sort of authenticity. People will be impressed by that. We'll also give you the initials of each person. Just tell us their names. Tell us who they are.
Let's have a look at our first board of clues. Here they are. We have Russian ballerina whose most famous roles included The Dying Swan, choreographed for her in 1905, A.P. Footballer who captained the England team that won the 1966 World Cup, B.M. Labour MP for Hackney North and Stoke Newington, who became Mother of the House in 2024, D.A. Actor who was the first deaf performer to win an Academy Award when she won a Best Actress Oscar for the film Children of a Lesser God, M.M. Wartime singer known as the Force's sweetheart, whose signature song was We'll Meet Again, V.L., and golfer who won her first major title at the 2014 US Women's Open, M.W. Chihuahua. Yes. It's over to you. How do you like our board?
Well, there's one I know, but now I'm not so sure.
Oh.
But I'm going to have to go for it. It's really the only one I'm fairly sure of. So it will be the We'll Meet Again singer. I'm going to go for Vera Lynn.
Vera Lynn, says Chihuahua, getting a double thumbs up from Gillian. Let's see how many of our 100 said Vera Lynn. It is Vera Lynn. There we are, 47. The Force's sweetheart and still our hundreds. Sweetheart too,
Yes,
47.
yes. In 2020, at the age of 103, she became the oldest artist to have an album in the UK Top 40.
Guess who duetted with her on that album?
No, I don't know. Was it you?
It was me.
Oh, of course.
Yes, Bluebirds Over the White Cliffs of Dover. Brackets, they'll be.
2 of our nation's sweethearts on one delicious track.
Thank you very much indeed, Tom. Edward.
Hi.
What are you thinking of going for? Which of our snakes?
OK, so I know a couple for certain, and then I've got a guess for the others, but I'll go for the top one, Anna Pavlova.
Anna Pavlova, says Edward. Shall we see how many of our 100 said Anna Pavlova? Anna Pavlova is right. 47 is the only score we have at the moment, and you pass it. Down he goes to 15. Anna Pavlova. Oh, even saying Pavlova, my mouth is
I was
watering.
going to say, Edward, your meringues have risen. 50 there. The dessert pavlova is claimed by both Australia and New Zealand and is the cause of a terrible fight they're having at the moment over meringues, yes. If they're not careful, they'll end up with an eaten mess. But it's fought over because she toured both countries in the 1920s. Anna Pavlova twirling around.
Yes.
And as she twirled, she often stepped in egg white. And because it's so hot there, as she twirled and the egg white, it meringued.
It meringued.
And then she crashed into a brambly bush and...
The rest was delicious.
The rest was a terrible dessert.
Thank you very much indeed. Now then, Leslie, you're the last person to have this board. Do you feel like talking us through it?
No, not really. I only know a couple, to be honest. I'm going to go for the Labour MP for Hackney North and Stoke Newington, Diane Abbott.
Diane Abbott says Leslie. Should we see how many of our 100 said Diane Abbott? Diane Abbott is absolutely right. 47 still our high score, and you pass it with Diane Abbott down to 31.
Great answer. She became the mother of the house after Harriet Harman stepped down. There you go. Fun. Some of the facts are interesting, some not really. Should we go through the rest of the board, everybody?
Yeah.
The second one, football fans will know that's Bobby Moore, and that would have scored 35. Next, though, the actor who was the first deaf performer was Marlee Matlin. Only 4 people knew that's who she was. And then the golfer who won her first major title at the 2014 US Women's Open is Michelle Wie, who scored just 1.
Thank you very much indeed, Tom. That brings us to the halfway mark in this second round. And I can tell you that 15 was the best score of the pass, Edward, so very well done indeed to you and Sue. And then we go from there to 31, where we find Leslie and Ross, and from there to 47, Shiwai and Gillian. Yes, I mean, you're a bit ahead, but nothing you can't put right, Gillian. Nothing you can't put right. Good luck with that. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? OK, let's put 6 more people born in the year of the snake up on the board, or at least clues to them. Here they are. We have cartoonist who created the long-running comic strip Andy Capp, R.S., film star who won a Best Actress Oscar for her role in Roman Holiday and was later nominated for Breakfast at Tiffany's, A.H., German composer whose works include Hungarian Dances and Wiegenlied, better known as Lullaby, J.B., singer in the girl group The Saturdays, who began hosting the music quiz show The Hit List with her husband Marvin in 2019, R.H., mathematician who was awarded the Copley Medal for proving Fermat's last theorem, A.W., and French footballer who played for Arsenal between 1999 and 2007 and became the club's top goal scorer, T.H. There we are, Ross. You're on 31, by the way. 15 or less gets you into the next round.
OK, I'm tempted by 2 of them. Not sure which one's going to be lower, though, but I think I'm going to go for the film star who won the Best Actress Oscar as Audrey Hepburn.
Audrey Hepburn, says Ross. You get a red line. It comes in here. Let's see how many of our 100 said Audrey Hepburn. Audrey Hepburn is absolutely right. And it scores you 34, taking your total up to 65.
Yeah, she could speak English, Dutch, French, Spanish and Italian fluently. And yet in My Fair Lady, she was dubbed.
Unbelievable.
I'm a good girl, I am.
She couldn't speak Cockney.
Well, she could speak it, but she couldn't sing it.
That's true.
I think Julie Andrews was very, very put out.
There
She'd
we
done
are.
it on stage anyway. We're not here to talk about musicals, but, you know, I like to throw it in.
Thank you very much. Yes. Now, Sue, you're on 15. We're looking at a score of 49 or less from you to get you into the head-to-head.
I think I might know the first one, but I'm not entirely sure. But I'll have a go.
Go on.
Ronald Searle.
Ronald Searle. Shall we see if that is right? Here is your red line. Ronald Searle. I'm so sorry, Sue.
Sorry.
That takes your total up to 115, scoring you 100 points. I'm sorry.
Yes, he did St. Trinian's, but he didn't do Andy Capp.
OK.
But he does begin RS, though.
He
The sort of
does.
thing, once you've got it in your head, it's very hard to shake it.
It is.
Gillian, you're on 47. 67 or less gets you into the next round. Would you like to talk us through the board?
Not particularly. I don't know the top one. I don't know whether the German composer might be Bach, but I'm not sure of his first name. Johannes or something. The singer in the girl group Saturdays is Rochelle Humes. Don't know the mathematician. And the French footballer, I think, is Thierry Henry.
What would you like to go for?
Go for Thierry Henry.
You're going to go for Thierry Henry. Shall we see if Thierry Henry is right? First, shall we see where your red line is? Nice and high. Can we get you below that with Thierry Henry? It's absolutely right. And we can. Very well done indeed, Gillian. 50 for Thierry Henry, taking your total up to 97.
Very good, very good. Yes, not that it mattered, but Rochelle Humes was a slightly better answer to have there. She would have scored 21. The mathematician was Andrew Wiles. 3 people knew that. Now, do you know the composer? I'm sure you do.
It is Johannes Brahms.
Yes, Brahms, of course. And only 6 people knew that. But the cartoonist was Reg Smythe. 12 people knew that.
There we are. Thank you very much indeed, Tom. That brings us to the end of our second round. And it means, Sue and Edward, we have to say goodbye to you just till next time. And we'll see you then. But you've shown us enough to know that we're in for a good time next time. So thank you so much, Sue and Edward. For the remaining 2 pairs, though, it's now time for the head-to-head. Congratulations, Leslie and Ross, Gillian and Chi Wai. You're now 1 step closer to the final and a chance to play for our jackpot, which currently stands at £4,500. However, before we play the head-to-head, we have a chance to throw yet more money into that massive jackpot by seeing if we can find a couple of pointless answers. So here goes, just for fun. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many race courses at Cows Week as they could, Tom.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tough one, unless you're really into it. You'll see 6 options. 4 are the names of courses that were raced at the Cows Week Sailing Regatta in 2024. 2 are scoring, 2 are pointless, and then 2 are just plain wrong. 250 quid in the jackpot for each pointless answer, of course.
Thank you very much indeed. Can you spot the 2 pointless racing courses at Cows Week? Here they come. Royal Cork, Browndown, Hadley's Wharf, The Boss, Red Pole, and Powder Burn. Does anybody know anything?
No.
In which case, Leslie and Ross, I'm going to come straight to you.
Should we go for Brandon or Red
I quite like the look of Powder Burn. What are you thinking?
No, I think Red Pole will brown down.
OK, should we go Red Pole?
Yeah, let's try
We're
something.
going to go Red Pole. Shall we
Please.
see if Red Pole is a pointless course at Cows? Oh, no, bad luck.
Sorry.
Ah, yes, I can see why that's a red herring. Yep, got it. Gillian and Chi Wai.
Shall we go for Browderburn?
No.
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 Which one do you want to go for?
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think about Browndown or Royal Cork? Something like
Go
that.
for Browndown.
Browndown.
Should we go for Browndown? Should we see
Browndown.
if Browndown is a pointless
Why not?
course? It's a course at Cows Week. Ah! Look at that. Very well done indeed. Look at that.
Look at that. Well done. I mean, who knew? And you thought you knew something about Red
Yes,
Pole?
Red
Go on.
Pole is a breed of cow.
Yes, that's the thing, but it's a different type of cow. The red herrings there, as well as Red Pole, were Hadley's Wharf. There is no Hadley's Wharf, but there is a Kemp's Quay in Southampton. That's one for Spandau Ballet fans. I'm looking at you, Martin. And the ones that would have scored 1, Royal Cork and Powder Burn. And then the Boss was the other pointless one. The Boss.
There we are.
Doesn't seem very
Boss.
regatta-ish, does
No,
it? The
it
Boss.
doesn't. No, I would have thought that was a red herring.
Not a red herring. The red herrings are all in the sea.
They're all in the sea. Thank you very much indeed. Well done. You managed to find a pointless answer, which means we can add £250 to the jackpot, taking the total up to £4,750. But who will be playing for that? Well, let's find out in a head-to-head. Now, the first pair to win 2 questions will be playing for that jackpot, and you're now allowed to play as a team and confer before you give your answers. Best of luck to everybody. Our first question is all about Regency words and phrases, Tom.
We're going to show you 5 visual clues to words and phrases associated with the Regency era of the 19th century. We will also give you alternate letters in each word to tell us the answers to our historical words.
Thank you very much indeed. So let's reveal our 5 Regency words and phrases. We have A, D, N, E, C, R. B, P, O, E, A, E. C, D, B, T, N, E. D, MDSE. And E, BTOHL. There we are. Now, Leslie and Ross will go first.
We would like to go for D, modiste.
Modiste. Say Leslie and Ross. Modiste. Now, Gillian and Chiwai, would you like to talk us through that board?
All right, well, I think A is dance card. I think B might be promenade. C is debutante. And E, I think, is betrothal. Promenade.
OK, you're going to go for promenade for B. So we have modiste and we have promenade. So, Leslie and Ross have gone for modiste. Shall we see how many of our 100 people said that for D, modiste? Modiste is right. And that goes down to 2. Very well done indeed. Meanwhile, Gillian and Chiwai have gone for B and are saying promenade. Should we see if that's right? Should we see how many of our 100 said promenade? Promenade is right. 2 is what it has to be, though. And it's going to be close, and it does. 1 for promenade. Very well done indeed, Gillian and Chiwai. After one question, you're up 1-0.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, great. Great answers there, both teams, I have to say. To go through the rest of the board, you were very good, Gillian. You went through it all very accurately there. Betrothal was the last one, E. That would have scored 29. C was debutante, as you said. 38 people knew that. There they are, the Debs. Lovely flooring. And the first one there, of course, dance card for A, and that would have scored you 18. Lots of waltzes there.
Lots of waltzes and a bit of extra between 8 and 9.
I
That's
wonder what
nice.
happens there. Yeah.
If you want a little bit of extra, that's when you do it.
That's when you do it, between the lancers and the waltzing.
There we go. Thank you very much indeed. OK, here comes your second question. Now, Leslie and Ross, you've got to win this one to stay in the game, so good luck. Our second question is all about organic acids.
OK, we're going to show you the common names, very common these names, of 5 chemical compounds that belong to the class known as organic acids, along with some brief information about each compound. However, we've missed out alternate letters from their names. Please fill in the gaps.
Thank you very
and
much.
Give us the names of the organic acids.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed, Tom. OK, let's reveal our 5 organic acids. Here they come. And we have CTI acid, obtained from the juice of fruits such as lemons and limes. AEI acid, present in vinegar. OAI acid, found in rhubarb leaves. ACRI acid occurs in many fruits and vegetables and is also known as vitamin C. And LCI acid, formed in sour milk and also produced in muscles during strenuous exercise. There we are, Gillian and Chiwai. You get to go first.
I know all about one.
Me too. We want to go for the 4th one down, which we think is ascorbic acid.
Ascorbic acid, say Gillian and Chiwai. Ascorbic. Now then, Leslie and Ross, can you talk us through that board?
Not all of them, I don't think. I think the top one is citric acid. The next one is acetic acid. Don't know the rhubarb leaf one. And the bottom one is lactic acid. I think we're going to go for acetic acid.
OK, you're going to say acetic or acetic acid, and we have ascorbic acid. In the order they were given, Gillian and Chiwai went for ascorbic acid. Let's see how many of our 100 said that for vitamin C. Ascorbic acid is absolutely right. And that goes down to 11. Meanwhile, Leslie and Ross have gone for acetic acid. Should we see how many of our 100 people said that? Acetic acid, absolutely right. 11 is what? Oh, 49 for acetic acid. Very well done indeed, Gillian and Chiwai. After only 2 questions, you are straight through to the final 2-0.
You talked us through almost all of them, actually, there. You said citric acid, correct, the first one. 78 people knew that. the bottom there, we had lactic acid. That was 64 people knew that. And then the one found in rhubarb leaves is oxalic acid. 8 people knew that, and that was the best one.
Thank you very much indeed. That brings us to the end of our head-to-head round, and it means Leslie and Ross are low scorers. We say goodbye to you. We'll see you again next time, though. And we're looking forward to that already. Thanks very much for playing, Leslie and Ross. But for Gillian and Chi-Wai, it's now time for the Pointless Final. Huge congratulations, Gillian and Chi-Wai. You have fought off all the competition and you have won our coveted Pointless trophy.
Yay.
You now have a chance to win the Pointless jackpot, and at the end of today's show, the jackpot is standing at £4,750. All that is standing between you and the jackpot is a pointless answer. So, what would you like to see come up?
I don't know. I'm still gobsmacked from the last round.
Max Bygraves?
If only.
Please no, please no. I don't know. Geography or
Marvel characters? would be
chemical
good.
elements.
Yeah.
Let's put this off no longer.
Okay.
Let us see. There'll be 4 things appearing on the board. Let's hope there's something here you like. Scores of 0. Art and literature prizes. Cinematic Bryans. Northern and Southern Hemisphere wine regions.
Do you know anything about wine?
I know what I like. No,
Northern and Southern
not enough. Let's go either cinema or 0. What do you want to do?
0.
All right, let's take a risk on scores of 0. We only came for the trophy
Well,
anyway,
there you
so...
are.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Scores of
so,
0.
scores of 0 it is,
Yeah,
Tom.
go
Scores
for
of
it.
0. OK. So, we are looking for the name of any act that received null point in the final of the Eurovision Song Contest. That's from 1957 onwards, the first year that the full Eurovision results were made public, up to the year 2024. From 2016, when the scoring system changed, we will accept any act that received null point, or null points, in either the jury vote or the public televote, or both. Or, we're looking for the name of any batter with at least 25 career ducks, i.e. being dismissed with a score of 0 in men's international cricket. That's in combined tests, one day and 2020 internationals. This is according to ESPN Crick Info as of early October 2024.
Thank you very much indeed, Tom. Now, as always, you've got up to 1 minute to come up with 3 answers. All you need to win that jackpot is for just one of those answers to be pointless. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's put 60 seconds up on the clock. There they are. Your time starts now.
Right, it's got to be Eurovision. I know nothing
did we
about
choose
cricket.
this
I don't. It was your choice. Anyway, right.
UK?
UK ones are like Scooch. That was the one with the air.
Okay.
They were dressed as air stewards. Bardo.
Okay, you're just saying
Another
words
one?
now.
Okay.
It's all you. I'll just...
Come on, we watched Eurovision
I can't.
together.
I know. No points, though. I don't know. I don't know
Just need one more, right? I'm going to go for those 2. There's one more. Oh. It's got to be the UK. We always get 0 points.
Someone from Latvia? Estonia? Something? I don't know.
Who's the one that went? There's a girl, Jessica Garlick. I think she was all right, but
Okay.
she might have got 0 points. Can we go for those 3?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Can't think of
10 seconds left.
anymore.
No, that's fine with me.
Nah, I can't think of it.
OK, perfect. What are your 3 answers?
Okay, I'm going to go for Scooch,
Scooch,
Bardo,
Bardo,
and Jessica Garlick.
and Jessica Garlick. And these are all from the first category.
Yes.
There we are. Yes,
Yes,
they're
we know
not,
nothing
they're not
about
batters.
cricket.
Yeah. OK. Of those 3, which is your best shot at a pointless answer?
Probably Scooch.
OK, Scooch goes last. Least likely to be pointless?
Bardo.
Bardo, and then Jessica Garlick
Yeah,
goes in the middle.
'cause-
OK, well, let's put those answers up on the board in that order, and here they are. We have Bardo, Jessica Garlick, and Scooch. Well, one of those could be pointless and could win you £4,750. What would you like to do with that if you won it?
We haven't had a holiday abroad since 2019, so we'd like to do that.
That would be nice.
Yes, yes.
Oh, OK, well, good. You deserve it. You deserve it. Bardo is your first answer. In all 3 cases, we're looking for acts that received nul point at Eurovision. Let's see if Bardo's right. Let's see how many people said it. Oh, no!
They must have got
Oh, that's annoying. Well, let's forget about Bardo. Pff. Jessica Garlick. Exactly the same criteria. £4,750 is at stake if Jessica Garlick is pointless. Oh, no!
No, she was quite good.
OK, we forget about Jessica Garlick. Scooch, this is the one you thought was your best shot at pointless. Let's see. Scooch has to be pointless for you to win. £4,750. Scooch, come on. Oh, no! I'm so sorry. Let's put it out of our minds. I mean, you haven't won the jackpot today, but you have won today's Pointless Trophy. So very, very well done indeed for that.
Yes, well done, very well played. Scooch didn't do well. They finished second to bottom, but they still managed to get 19 points at Eurovision. Bardo got 76 points and finished 7th, and Jessica Garlick actually did very well, coming 3rd with 111 points. Yeah. But let's have a look at some of the pointless answers, shall we? Starting with acts that received 0 points at Eurovision. You could have had, from Italy in 1966, Domenico Modugno. From Norway in 1978, you could have had Jan Tegan for Mille et Mille, perhaps the most famous null pointer ever. From the United Kingdom in 2021, James Newman. He got null point from both the jury and the televote. And more recently, of course, dear Ollie Alexander. From the United Kingdom, 46 points from the jury, null from the televote. In fact, apart from UK entrant Gemini, which did score, every other act that got null points at Eurovision was pointless. Again, to rub it in. Moving on to the batters with 25 or more ducks in men's international cricket. I don't know what any of those words mean. Here are some of the pointless answers you could have had. Courtney Walsh of the West Indies, 54 ducks. Marcus Trescothick, England, 25 ducks. Mattia Muralitharan, the great Sri Lankan bowler. He set so many cricketing records, but he also holds the record for the most ducks with 59. I wonder if Ed the Duck was ever included in
I
any
wonder.
of them. I wonder. And Ricky Ponting, of course, 39 ducks. I say, of course. I don't know who he is or what we're talking about. 39 ducks for former captain of Australia. Again, what does it mean? Doesn't matter. It's the end of the show. The only scoring answers here were Andrew, Freddie Flintoff, James Anderson, Stuart Broad, Andrew Strauss, Brian Lara, Lasith Malinga, Shahid Afridi and Surav Ganguly. Everyone else with 25 or more ducks was pointless. OK. So, very well done at home if you understood any of what I just said, and especially well done if you got a pointless answer. You must be very proud, and I hope you treat yourself to a very nice tea.
Thank you very much indeed, Tom, and thank you once again to Gillian and Chiwai. I'm sorry we didn't win our jackpot today. That will therefore roll over onto the next show, when we will be playing for £5,750. Join us next time, see if someone can win it, and to find out who our next co-host will be. Thank you so much to you, Tom, though. You have been outstanding. It's been lovely having you on the show. Thank you so much. So for the last time, it is goodbye from Tom.
Oh, I don't want to leave.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.